Everything is blue. His pills, his hands, his jeans, and now I'm covered.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the start of the Sims 4 Hunger Games Season 2. It has been a long time that you guys have been asking for this series, pretty much since Season 1 ended, and I'm super happy to finally announce that we are going to be getting started. So a couple of weeks ago, I had asked you guys to send me in some Sims, so I went ahead onto the gallery and kind of pulled in some of your Sims. We have a household of 8. If your Sim was not used, please don't be discouraged. I mean, you guys seem to love this series, so I'm more than happy to kind of continue doing different seasons in the future. But I went ahead and picked 8 Sims. So we're just going to go through some introductions of the Sims, show you guys the lot, and then the next time you guys see this up next week will be part 1 of us kind of jumping in. So if you have not seen Season 1 of the Sims 4 Hunger Games, I'll leave a link to a playlist of that season that we guys can kind of watch it if you choose to. If you haven't seen Season 1 and want to watch Season 2, there's like you don't have to worry about it. Like there's nothing about Season 1 that will kind of interfere with Season 2. It's completely different. So without further ado, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and see our 8 contestants, or I guess tributes, that are going to be in the Hunger Games household. So first up here we have Brody Havenbrook. Brody is good, cheerful, and ambitious, and has the party animal aspiration. Brody was part of a huge household. Let me go ahead and pull up my library here. That way you guys can kind of see my Sims, others. There we go. Oh, costume crafter. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Brody is from this household here, which is made by Danny35642. So thank you so much for submitting Sims. Unfortunately, I don't have like any of the CC that you used, so I tried to make him kind of as close to what you had as possible. But thank you for submitting him. Next up here we have Abby Knowles. Abby is cheerful, outgoing, and good, and has the soulmate aspiration. This poor girl, she seems like such a nice Sim. Hopefully she doesn't get completely like destroyed in this series. But Abby was made by Team Awesome 1911. Abby Knowles wants love, and she'll do anything to get it. Abby is easy to get along with, maybe a little too easy. She'd like to join the Hunger Games so she can see what she's capable of if it pushed far enough. Is there any murder behind that smile? Hopefully she doesn't get completely destroyed in this series, but I guess we'll see. So next up here we have Jewel Torres. Jewel is a genius. She's self-assured and loves the outdoors, and we have the archaeology scholar aspiration. She is a really cute Sim. I like her. She seems really like down to earth, which is really awesome. So Jewel, I keep calling her Jules. Jewel was made by Pokey Simmer 97, so thank you so much for giving me this adorable Sim. Next up, we have Hannah Grace Lambert, and she is romantic, vegetarian, and outgoing, and has the party animal aspiration. She was made by, let's see, Sim Awkwardly Teddy? Sorry if I said your name wrong. Again, I don't have any of the CC or the skin that you use, so I tried to make her as close to this as I could. But yeah, you mentioned that it's totally okay that I don't have the CC, so thank you for being so understanding and for submitting this adorable little Sim. Next, we have Colin Gray. Colin is a bro, a music lover, and loves the outdoors. Also has the party animal aspiration. A lot of these guys tend to have the party animal aspiration, which I think is kind of funny. But Colin was made by Darth Pink 22. So thank you so much for submitting this Sim for me to use. Next up, we have Rekha Murphy. I hope I'm saying her name right. I think it's Rika. I'm not entirely sure. She's adorable, by the way. I really like her. She's real cute. She is cheerful, creative, and active, has the Renaissance Sim aspiration. The active trait will probably be, more beneficial for her. Hopefully she doesn't get completely destroyed. But she was made, oh gosh, I don't even remember where this Sim was. Here we are. Okay, so she was made by Chica Cat 123. Rika Murphy was born in Dublin, Ireland, and moved to Canada, then the States when she was a teen. She's a twin brother. Declan was always being compared to him, especially after she was outed as gay to her parents. Declan has been the golden child. To prove her parents, Declan, and herself that she is valid and can outshine Declan, she joined the Hunger Games. That is kind of awesome. I really like her backstory. I hope she does well in this because I would like for her to kind of prove her family wrong, but that is what she looks like. Next up, we have Emmett Marquez, I think is how you say that. Emmett is romantic, ambitious, and outgoing, and we want to be a friend of the world. Kind of funny that he wants to be a friend of the world, but like, we have to murder people? I don't know. This was made by Chels1693, so thank you so much for making Emmett for me. And last but not least, we have Stephanie Kirby, and Stephanie is a loner, cheerful, clumsy, and has the freelance botanist aspiration. And Stephanie, let me see, where are you? Stephanie here. Stephanie is made by Mopey Alex. So that is all 8 of our tributes for season 2 of the Sims 4 Hunger Games. Let's go ahead and hop in so I can show you guys the lot. So if you guys are unfamiliar with the Hunger Games series, pretty much I'll just quickly go over some of the main rules that we have. So you have to create a household of 8 Sims. To be the tributes. They have to be young adults or adults like we have thus far. We have to create a lot that includes a reward house with all possible amenities. Kind of example would be like a kitchen, TV, computer, bathroom, all of that fun stuff. There has to be a common living house with 5 beds. So you want to have 3 less beds available than you do Sims, and you have to have a challenge area. So this is a lot that I'm using that I got off of the gallery. There's a couple of tweaks that I need to make to it, but then it'll be all ready for us to use. So when it comes to the actual like killing, every day at 12 p.m. you must host a challenge to determine who's immune from the death round. The challenge can be really anything. As you can see over here, I have painting easels and some treadmills set up, but we can literally use anything. We also have a pool over here to use as well. And whoever does the best in the challenge gets locked into the reward house. That way they are immune from being killed. I'm going to probably use this area here as like the little pen that we have for them for the death rounds. So we'll kind of see how that goes. And then at 8 p.m. you must turn on the extreme violence mod and wait until 1 sim is killed. Once 1 sim is killed, you turn the mod off and kind of continue as usual. So some other changes that I've made to this challenge is that they do not have access to the kitchen at all times, or to a kitchen at all times. So as you can see, we have this little kitchen area over here that is going to be locked off with a gate. So only after the death round will I open up the kitchen to them for a couple of hours, so that way they can, take care of their needs if they choose to do so. And over here, I also have a bathroom area, which will not be unlocked to them at all times. They will have access to the bathroom and things only once a day, which is hopefully going to make things a little bit more difficult. So in here in the middle here, I have the reward house. So as you can see, it has all the amenities that they would need. And then up here they have kind of like a computer, bookshelf, something to keep them warm. And we have a very, very comfy bed. Over here is where we're going to have kind of like the common living area. So I do need to get rid of a few beds. There's 8 beds up here, but we can only have 5. So I have to get rid of a few beds up here, which I will do before the series starts. General overview of the lot. This is kind of what it looks like. I've kind of gone over some of the other areas that we have as well. But I am just so excited to get into this series. I feel like things are definitely going to kick off. If you guys have any suggestions for different challenges and things that we can do, please leave those in the comments down below. Like I said, this series will officially be starting next week. I don't know exactly what day just yet, but I will be adding it to my upload schedule and all of that fun stuff. But like I said, I hope you guys are excited for this series. Give this video a thumbs up if you are. far. If you say you're a sim, hopefully you are rooting for them. Let me know who your favorite is thus far, just from kind of meeting the different sims. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen or kind of like their personalities just yet, but I'm interested to see who you guys are rooting for so far. Leave all those comments down below. Also, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will speak to you all next time. Bye, guys.
Everything is gray. His hair, his smoke, his dreams, and now he's so deep.